Hi everyone. Wanted to take a second and cut a quick video. I mentioned in the update video for this week that I was going to be starting some book reviews, and then I quickly realized, no, I'm really not going to do book reviews. And I guess after thinking about it, the best thing I can explain and what I hope to accomplish here is just kind of an audio video version of an author review and some book suggestions from that author. So we're going to start with someone who was actually very near and dear to me, someone who I actually knew personally, interacted with, and had a lot to do with kind of shaping my development, both as an athlete and as an intellect, and that is Dr. Frederick C. Hatfield. Dr. Fred Hatfield, aka Dr. Squat. He has literally probably hundreds of publications to his name if you count, pamphlets and all those sorts of things. But if you jump on Amazon or whatever book purveyor you prefer, these two are the kind of the seminal works. The bodybuilding, this is Hardcore Bodybuilding, A Scientific Approach. The original version of this is Bodybuilding, A Scientific Approach, and it's really essentially the same book. I almost carried it over here to give you all three, and then I realized that I can just point out that this or the original Bodybuilding, A Scientific Approach, or Hardcore Bodybuilding, A Scientific Approach, pretty much the same book. Not a huge amount of difference, but I would definitely recommend one, the other, or both be part of your library. And then this is literally, I treated this, I don't joke. I went to university, I studied, I had to fucking buy and, bore and laboriously plow through textbooks. I got more out of this book, and this book did more for my acumen as a coach and as a speed strength athlete than any of the textbooks that I used. I cannot recommend this tome enough. Power, A Scientific Approach. It literally is pretty much everything you need to know about speed strength sports. How to get stronger, how to turn that strength into speed, what power is, all of those sorts of things. It's in here. It's very well understood, very well organized, very well presented. So I can't recommend this enough. I think that everyone should own this. It's not new. It's not new. You can pick up a used copy for dollars. I literally jumped on Amazon and looked. There's copies starting at, I think it was like $5 US. So really no excuse why everyone doesn't own this, and tons of useful information. Bodybuilding and or hardcore bodybuilding. That panicked noise was my ferocious 70-pound pit bull just being scared to death by a book. So he's a killer. Hardcore Bodybuilding, excellent book. Can you do without it? Yeah. Should you have it? Yeah. It's a great piece. It covers kind of the goofy stuff that every book carries. How to do a bench press. All of that. No, anybody in this forum probably doesn't need that information. But the stuff in the margins, the daily organization, periodization concepts, training design, injury prevention, all of that stuff, the advanced nutrition that kind of almost borders on threatening to tell you about drugs, good stuff. You really should have it. Again, it's not a new publication. You can pick it up really cheap. I can't imagine why you wouldn't want to own it. So there you are, the first in the author review, book recommendation video series. Don't quite know what I'm going to call it, but there it is. Dr. Fred Hatfield, Power, A Scientific Approach, and Hardcore Bodybuilding, A Scientific Approach. I really suggest you run out and grab yourself some. Can't go wrong. Until next time, stay strong.